What's going on, y'all? So listen. I shouldn't have came on camera like this, but I'm annoyed, okay? And y'all already know why. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, I did not expect. Okay, this is Power season 6, episode 12. He always wins. Listen, I did not. Like, we really got a pause episode. Like, we finna do this each and every for the next. We got what? 3 more episodes after this. We about to do this all this time. Like, I'm mad. I'm mad. I ain't even halfway through the episode, bitch. I'm just like I'm frustrated. Okay. Because who asked for this, girl? I just got through looking at Paz on Shameless, okay? Paz is fate on Shameless. The last couple of episodes, she's been on Shameless, all right? Now we get this, focus on her trying to find out who killed Angela, and she's so head determined that um James had something to do with it, and it is irritating me because she knows that she didn't, okay? She's one of those people that, regardless of what the evidence say, um, I'm so headstrong and I'm so set in my ways, I'm still gonna believe what I want to believe just because I can't stand this man. And that's basically what's going on with Pies in this episode. But anyway, let's just get into it. Let me stop. I ain't mean to come on so angry. I mean so pissed off because I feel like this is lazy. I really do. Like, how come we couldn't just pick up where we left off? We could have continued some stories and closed up some stories in the last 5 episodes, okay? We did not need to go this route and get everybody perspective because we don't give a shit. Just tell us who killed this man or who shot him, because at this point, that's all that we need to know. We know the background. We don't need to know what they went through that day. We ain't asked for that. I'm sorry. Anyway, the episode starts off Paz having a goddamn dream about going into the hospital. She's looking for Angela. The hospital is vacant, okay? And then all of a sudden, here comes James, and he got a bloody scrub on or whatever. It's too late. I killed her, and you wasn't here for her, and all this shit. She wake up from the dream, okay? Mind you, she taking care of the dead. She taking care of Poppy. Poppy, and I don't know if he got dementia or Alzheimer's or whatever, but Poppy think that that's Angelita, okay? And Pies feels some type of way. She felt the twin just like, damn, bitch, I'm your other daughter, okay? Was Angela really all of that? She felt some type of way about that, but she let that shit slide. And, trying to make sure he's okay. The son, like, when you just gonna tell him that Angela is dead, okay? He was like, I'm not gonna do that. Not yet, because then it's gonna be real for her and real for him at the same time. And then now she gotta go out and, he was like, where you finna go? Go get some money for my goddamn tuition. Listen, the son is me. Okay, like, I understand we grieving or whatever, at this point it is what it is. But we got more pressing matters right now. We can't stop the flow. Am I going to school or not? Okay, are you paying my tuition or not? Okay, go check out her pension since you all up in this. Make sure all that together, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to go to school. You know what I'm saying? You need to pay my tuition. All right. And she's just all up in her feelings about this whole thing. And then at the same time, they see on there that James is about to become lieutenant governor, running for lieutenant governor with Walsh. Okay, so of course she's in her feelings. Warner, he's walking with Mock. We ain't seen Mock in a minute, and he basically trying to get Mock to tell him, have you ever seen Cooper, or Cooper Saxe, that's his name. Have you ever seen him doing some fucked up shit, trying to intimidate witnesses, trying to, mess up some stuff, and, just doing some illegal shit because he's trying to put him in jail. He wants him in jail so damn bad. And I said I want him in jail too because of the way that he treated it's one thing to be so headstrong and determined to get people, but the way that you go about it, like, I just feel no remorse and no sympathy from Cooper. So whatever happened to Saxe happens to Saxe, okay? Mike is like, at this point, the only thing that I could tell you, because Warner is like, listen, all of these people keep on dying in his cases or whatever. Angela got killed. Donovan got killed. The little Maria chick, she got killed. James got killed. Well, he ain't killed yet. Somebody else got killed. This other person got killed. Everybody, before they can testify, they get killed. They keep dropping like flies and stuff like that around him. And he is the common denominator, so they think. And so at this point, of course, Mark had to threaten, what's his name? Warner threatened Mark a little bit, and then Mark was like, well, he did this and he did that during the Maria case and all this shit, but other than that, he ain't really do shit else that I can give you. And, Warner really wasn't satisfied with all that. So he goes back to the building. He's upset at the fact that Cooper was able to come up in there, first of all, and he's telling him the motherfucker is fired, okay? Do not let him in here. And then Paz come up in there. She looking for your name mean peace in Spanish, okay? In Espanol, okay? And ain't no speak peace around you, all right? If you let this shit go, you probably find your peace, okay? And you will find the answers that you're looking for right in front of your fucking face. I'm just saying, I had to get that out. I had to get that out. You just has this hard on for James that you don't like the nigga so bad that you just think he did each and every fucking crime, which he probably did. But in this case, why would you feel like he killed your sister? Of all people, she done fucked his life up, and he fucked hers up too. Okay, well, technically speaking, yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. Why would you think that he killed her? I mean, this ain't no. That wouldn't have been the first thing that came to my mind. But anyway, she trying to find out what Saxe at. Warner telling her, look, girl, he got fired. So she upset. He giving condolences about Angela. She goes over there to Saxe's place. First of all, before she goes over there, she goes over there to Saxe's place. Well, no, before she goes over there to Saxe's place, she goes over there to Tasha. Okay, and she trying to talk to Tasha. Bitch, we need to take James down because she killed Angela. Tasha like, bitch, no, he didn't. Okay, do you think I want him to be up in the position that he want to be in this position right now? Okay, he done fucked my life up already. Paz got a little bit besides herself trying to make it seem like her sister was a fucking angel a little bit compared to, what was going on compared to Tasha talking about something. She didn't come in and fuck up your marriage, okay? Because at the end of the day, she didn't really know that you was married. I said lies, but all right, and I told her not to, and that's not what she gonna do or whatever. But see, James, he a married man. He went on ahead and pursued her and got her involved in all this shit. Bitch, at this point, I was like, girl, wait till you find out all the shit about your sister, because you just trying to make her like she really innocent or a quarter innocent up in this shit, and she really not. And Tasha was like, look, bitch, at the end of the day, he can like who the fuck he wanna like because we in this situation because of him, okay? That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? He is the father of my kids. And then when she said that, she was like, your kids, you already lost one because of him. I said, hold up. No, that was because Tariq's little dumbass. Okay, don't put that on James. I said, Paz, you are crossing boundaries at this point. You need to calm the fuck down. And then at this point, Tasha was like, listen, bitch, do you think if I could prove, we can't prove that he did anything, and that's the point. And you already know that he did not do nothing to Angela. He would never do nothing to that bitch, unfortunately. That's what I wanted her to say. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then she was like, I would want to kill him and I would want to take him down, but I can't. We can't, because why? He always wins, the title of the episode. And so this, when she goes to Saxe's place, trying to get the same information out of him, she was like, listen, bitch, I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. At the end of the day, the evidence don't point towards James. We wanted it to be true. I almost lost my job. I lost my job and I was about to do some illegal shit, you know what I'm saying, just to get the evidence and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, the autopsy shows that, James didn't have nothing to do with Angela's death. Okay, so that's just what it is, and we just need to deal with that at this point. And I'm just sitting here like, pause. Calm that shit down. Like, girl, you getting on my nerves, okay? I know you grieving, and grief make people do crazy things, and that's what the state that she in right about now. And I'm like, girl, go take a chill pill. Meanwhile, she go back home after she get the little summons from Saxe and trying to understand what's going on. She go back home. Little Bambito, he up there trying to tell Papa, listen, take your pills. Papa said, bitch, I took these pills yesterday. What you talking about? Papa said, fuck these pills. I thought he was really finna take them pills. Okay? Because that little Bambito said, listen, Papi, you gotta take these pills every day. Okay? He picked them pills up and dropped them on the floor. I said, you know what? Pick him up. I would have made him pick him up. I said, you better pick them goddamn pills up. Open up your mouth. Open up. Okay. Okay, Pies come in. He was like, mommy, you gotta. And Pies said, no, bitch, you gonna finish with him, okay? And I got some shit to do. Girl, she go over there, get her gun from underneath the bed, and then she go sit outside of James' headquarters, okay, where his little political headquarters at or whatever. See James come walking down the street. She gets out the car with the gun. I said, girl, what you about to do? What you about to do? You're not finna use it. And sure enough, the freaking cops come rolling past. Okay, I said, get your ass back in the car before you get yourself fucked up. You gonna wind up getting yourself locked up for attempted murder, bitch. I said, girl, go back home. Go back home, please. Oh yeah, and then my what's his name? Saxe had to tell Pastor Truth. Angela was in this deeper than that you thought, okay? She was about to be charged with conspiracy. We shouldn't have left her out the box because this going to be my fault because I let her out for 24 hours and I should have known what she was going to do. She was trying to aid in the bed, James and his criminal empire and all this shit. He just put down a list and, of course, Pies wasn't going to believe it right then and there. And I was like, girl, your sister ain't no angel. She brought some of this shit on herself and she ain't have to keep coming back to the dick. I guess the dick too bind. So Pies do come home, and of course, little Bambito, aka Junior, he's sitting there like, "Mommy, what's going on?" Okay, and he's like, "Did you get my tuition check?" He was like, "I'm gonna get it. It's coming. It's whatever, And he said, "You keep on saying that. You keep on saying that." I was like, we need to go ahead and tell Poppy that Angela is dead. Miss Pies don't want to do all that. And, at this point, I think she had to tell him, listen, you ain't going to school. Well, we ain't getting the money or whatever because of the shit that's going on. But you know that Angela wanted you to go to school. Or he's saying some shit like that. Bitch, I don't care. Okay. At this point, I really was not really paying attention because it's boring. Okay. This episode is doing nothing for me. But I'm going to give y'all this review and I'm going to try to suck it up. But anyway, she come up with this thing to try to work with the feds because she told little Junior, listen, your auntie wasn't as good as we thought she was, okay? She was in some shit with James, you know what I'm saying? So what we gonna have to do we gonna fuck up her reputation or whatever to try to take James down to prove that she probably wasn't doing nothing to get the money and all this stuff. And then she go over there to Warner, and Warner, did say if you ever need anything, you can come by anytime. He didn't think that she was gonna take that shit literal. So when she popped up, he was like, "What you want, girl? What you want?" She was like, "Listen, bitch, let me tell you something. I got proof that Angela was out here talking to James and, working with him, probably working with Tasha, whatever, doing some shit." He was like, "Well, if we find out that she got any ties to this Sandoval case, this Tariq case or whatever, the murders and working with James and his criminal enterprise or whatever, her pension, her honor, her good name or whatever, all of that shit is going to be gone away. You're not going to get the pension. You're not going to get anything." And she was like, "Cool, that's fine." So they go to her burial site, dig up her grave, and find that phone that she tucked into in the coffin before she passed away. Okay, so they get the phone. Good news, bad news. Good news is they was able to find some questions on there, answers to some questions that we don't know exactly what it is. It's like one word answers and stuff like that. We don't know exactly who she's talking to. Pies think if it's not James, it's probably Tasha or whoever it is. Bad news is the SIM card is kind of fucked up. So now, at this point, Pies is like, fuck this shit. I'm ready to go undercover, okay? I can find him if he killed her, because we know that he killed her, And I'm like, girl, this is what's getting irritating because we already seen this before and we know that he did kill her, and she keeps saying this and she keeps saying this and she keeps saying it, and it's like, girl, you're a broken record. You just don't want to hear the truth at this point. You want to think this man is so fucked up that he would kill the love of his life. I mean, I'm looking at Snap right here too. Snap is on in the background. I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, so stranger things have happened, okay? But at the same time, she ready to go undercover. And so, at first Warner was like, "Listen, girl, I don't want you to do that." But she was so persistent. And he was like, "Okay, cool. We gonna do this, all right?" She said, "Wire me the fuck up." And he was wiring her up and she was like, "Let me tell you something. All you need to do is to get him on tape talking about his criminal enterprise or something about Sandoval or all this other shit, nothing else, because, you know, we know that he's not going to say anything about Angela's death, okay? She was like, fine, cool. So that's when we see her, what we saw on the last episode where she was at True, and she confronted him, trying to get him to talk, sweet talking him, trying to make it seem like she believes that he didn't do anything to her sister, and that he probably know exactly who did. Just tell me, just tell me. And if you don't know, you know, what was she into? Was she talking to Tasha? Was she this and was she that? And he was like, listen, all you need to know is that your sister helped get us out of jail plenty of times, okay? And that's it. He helped us. He saved my family. And that was that. So Warner back there listening. Junior is calling on the phone, on Pa's phone. Mind you, Pa's had already told him, texted him and said, make sure Daddy take his insulins, okay? And so at this point, you know, Junior didn't call multiple times that we later find out. So this is when Paz literally get nowhere. She didn't get the answers that she wanted, and that's when we saw Ramona pop up. You know what I'm saying? Listening on the other side. So we didn't get an admission. All we got, Warner said, tougher people have come through and tried to crack and get further than this, and it didn't happen. So you shouldn't feel bad, okay? But at this point, you know, we do got a mission on here that Angela has helped him out, so therefore the pension is gone. So she fucked herself. Whatever plan it was that she thought she was gonna do to get this money or whatever, it backfired, because your sister, you just proved that your sister did help, okay, in so many ways, you know. But Warner said it's another case that's pending that they're gonna try to get him on about killing a lawyer. I said, I know it's not Prosper, okay? Proctor didn't do nothing. I mean, he didn't kill Proctor. That was Tommy. I said, damn. You know, see, this is what I don't like about this show sometimes, because I'm like, damn, y'all want to pin everything on this man. I don't even fuck with Ghost like that, okay? Ghost can go to jail for all I care. I mean, the nigga probably really dead now. I don't know. We really don't know. Depending on how this shit going, seeing how this shit going, he probably really is dead. But at this point, I'm like, I would have been satisfied if he went to jail. I ain't want the nigga to die. But, you know, at least go to jail for stuff that he actually did. Everybody pinning all this stuff on James, and I'm like, Ghost didn't do all this shit. He did some shit, but he ain't do the shit that y'all trying to claim and get him down for. But anyway, you know, so she and her feelings over that. She go over there, she gets the phone, she looks at her phone and see that her son has been calling her 11 times. And then she's running to the hospital because Poppy is in the hospital. Poppy in the hospital, she thinking that he done had a heart attack. Baby, Poppy had an anxiety attack. They was like, what for? Because Junior asked and told Poppy about Angela's death, okay? And he done passed the fuck out. You know, she like, what the hell? He said, first of all, this ain't my fault. I thought he should know. I didn't know how he was going to take it, okay? I'm not a nurse. I shouldn't be taking care of him. I need to be school. Well, bitch, you ain't going to school, okay? We done lost the pension, and we done fucked up her reputation for shit, bitch, okay? You know, he was like, you know what? You know what? I got some. We need to just take it in our own hands. You know, violence begets violence up in this bitch. That's what we need to do. And she was like, baby, what you talking about? He was like, I know some people that's going to be up in his club tonight. I know people that can go ahead and take care of that. She was like, don't you ever let me hear you saying something like that. I said, Junior, don't boss up like that in the end of this season, in the end of this series, bitch. Don't come out of nowhere and then boss up like that. Bitch, where the fuck was you at this whole time? Playing around in school with them little girls. Anyway, I said, Junior, calm down. Calm down. She said, now, you know, the feds, they got this other case against him. They gonna try to get him on this one, okay? Just let them do their job. Now, what I'm gonna do is go to work and try to get my paycheck early so I can pay for this fucking room. I said, y'all ain't got no medical insurance? Bitch, Obamacare was around. Is it still around? Girl, what's going on? You better go to the marketplace. What's happening? Paz go get her check. She go over there to Tasha place, and she was like, bitch, you right. You know, they trying to take him down or whatever, but I couldn't do it and all this stuff. And, you know, they have a little moment as to the reason why she called Tasha or Tasha called her. It was like, listen, James was telling us all some shit, okay? He was lying to all of us or whatever. You know, we all got up into this bullshit. We got to get ourselves out of it. Ain't nobody taking him down. Bitch, they was commiserating with each other, okay? At this point, you know, it is what it is with them. You know, and then Blanca then came up on what that girl, Blanca before had came up on her and told Paz that, listen, ain't gonna be nothing to take him down because Judge Tapper wouldn't you know, sign off on saying that they gonna get him for this murder of this lawyer or whatever. So that's what Paz went over there to tell Tasha and all this shit. And so at this point, Warner is in his feelings about this whole thing because Blanca come up in there with this damn search warrant, not the search warrant, a search warrant. Okay, wanted him to go ahead and try to tap into Judge Tapper again to get this search warrant so that they can get James. Okay, because she was like, we got him on this murder of this lawyer. Oh, the lawyer was goddamn Terry, not Proctor. Bitch, this whole time I'm saying Terry in my head, and then I'm talking about Proctor, but it was talking about Terry. I forgot all about him until I just said that. Girl, he was like, how the fuck you get this? You got this from Andre Copen, who would say anything, okay, to get out of the predicament that he in. What you doing, turn it into Saxe, whatever? Get the fuck up out of my office. And then, at this point, she said, listen, bitch, at this point, it's too late. He signed it. We need to go ahead and get this warrant. That's what we need to do. Go ahead and arrest him, okay? And so this dude named Steve Ott come up in there from the Democratic Party, working with working for the team that what's his name? James is representing for the lieutenant governorship. And he basically told Warner, so I know you trying to run for office, a seat in Congress one day. And if you really want that shit to happen, you gonna close this case on Angela Valdez, okay? I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, it's closed shut, okay? That's what it is. You need to move the fuck on. I said, damn, that's how we doing this shit now? At this point, not Angela, Pies go over there to Tommy place, okay? Pies over there, and she just real distraught. And she got the money that he gave her. She trying to give her the money back and all that stuff, and was like, no, I don't want this. Wait, where did she get the money from? Did she get it from Tommy? I don't even remember, bitch. But she had a wad of money, and she was trying to give. Oh, what's that James that gave it to her? Girl, anyway, she was trying to give it to Tommy. She tried to give him the gun. Tommy was like, bitch, what you doing? Because she wanted him to go over there and take out James. And he was like, listen, I mean, he ain't my friend no more and all that, but I ain't finna take him out for you, for no Angela, bitch. Let me tell you something. Angela brought a lot of this shit on herself, okay? Because you trying to make it seem like, Angela innocent. She not. She did what she had to do. She stayed when she wanted to. She was a part of this shit just as much as everybody else, okay? What you need to do, you need to get the fuck up out of here before I call the cops. I said, you done made Tommy say the cop word, okay? You done made him say the C word, and he a criminal, and he don't say that word like he want them on the side of him. He had to put her out the house, okay? So at this point, she go home. She all up in her feelings. She crying on the bed. She put the money on the dresser. And she put the gun on the dresser with front of Angela's photo and a candle, whatever. At this point, Junior walked past and he hears her crying and everything. Next thing you know, Junior Pies wakes up and we don't see the gun on the dresser no more. Junior then took the gun finna go over there to Truth nightclub to try to shoot up James. I said, what the fuck? It was just so happened that Pies just so happened to roll up on him and trying to tell him what's going on. You need to stop this shit. Don't do this. You gonna go back to school. You gonna do this and you gonna ruin your life and all this stuff. Because he was like, bitch, I'm tired of you obsessing over this. We need to do this because he's ruining our life and all this shit. And I'm just like, y'all just need to chill the fuck out, okay? That's what y'all need to do. I understand grief and everything, but y'all doing absolutely the fucking most. She took the gun, told him to go home. She go up into the nightclub, right? She go in the bathroom. I said, bitch, how the fuck, James, after all the shit that's been happening up in your club, you ain't got metal detectors? So you mean to tell me you really don't have metal detectors up in there? Bitch, I be winding hoes down up in there. I don't give a fuck what type of goddamn thing going on, party going on up there, because everybody had on suits and ties and evening wear and shit like that. Bitch, you still getting wind the fuck down, okay? Girl, I was over it. And then she go into the bathroom. Ramona was over there. She was like, Paz Valdez, let me tell you something. I just want to thank you for what happened earlier. I overheard your conversation about your sisters. My condolences to you. But you just showed me that apology that James gave. That just shows me how much of a good man that he is. It was like, bitch, Jamie ain't shit, okay? You don't know him. He ain't no good man, motherfucker, all right? You just come up in this piece and you really think that he all dab in a bag of chips, but he ain't really shit, bitch, and wait until you get to know him. She was like, well, the man that I know, He's a good man and he's unstoppable. That look that she gave, I said, Ramona, that was kind of evil. I don't know where it came from, but bitch, Ramona looked like she down for the team. Like, bitch, whatever James want her to do, illegal or illegal, baby, she gonna do it. I said, because, this is the bitch. Mind you, she up in her feelings too, because Tasha did tell her that James moved on to a new bitch, and that's Ramona. And so at this point, you got Paz leaving out the bathroom. She following James around the club. And then she was about to shoot his ass. But then, I said, you right in the middle of the fucking floor. Don't nobody see you pulling out this goddamn gun, bitch. Like, and you sitting there, standing there, contemplating. Nobody see that little shiny piece in your hand. And you listening to all these voices coming back in your head, basically saying against you, putting it out there, the truth that Angela brought a lot of this shit on herself. Plus Angela's own words about how she wanted to stay with James and nobody can do her like James and understand her like Jamie and all this stuff and woo woo woo. I said, Paz, take your ass home. She turned around. James turned around and eventually saw her too walking away. And I said, go the fuck home. Oh yeah, and Warner went over there to Judge Tapper and told him about the new evidence that's against St. Patrick and that signed confession witness sheet that Dre did talking about something he seen Terry killing. Terry getting killed by James, and so now Judge Tapper is on board. I said, ain't this about a bitch? So, Paz go back over there to her father and, at this point, he become more lucid and he realized that this is Paz that he's talking to. And, she tells him that she went over there to see James and she was going to kill him. And, he was telling her, I told y'all to stay away from him. He's such a bad guy. Telling her the reason why, they got her name and the mama and her came up with the name and, they wanted the family to have peace. They had a hard time trying to have her and all of this and how Angela's stuff came to her so easy, but it was just harder for Paz and all this stuff and woo 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 woo. Moving back over there to Warner's ass, okay? Warner up in his office. They trying to figure out what they gonna do about this whole situation. Mind you, Paz at home. I should say Paz was at home. And she woke up the next day and what was on the TV was the fact that James supposedly got killed. And I'm saying supposedly because, bitch, I'm just hold out. Every time I be like, oh, he just dead or they dead, they pop up. Now, if this bitch pops back up in the last episode, I'm going to be completely over. I'm going to be like, James, for real, you was Tyler Perry dead on us, okay? Because they don't die on his show. They pop the fuck back up. You know what I'm saying? But, they keep putting it out there because I'm like, what if it's a cover up and they trying to, cover up his past or some shit and he trying to just get away? I don't know. It is what it is. So, she showed Junior. Junior was like, Mama, I thought you said that you weren't gonna do this. She said, bitch, I ain't do that. I came home. Meanwhile, Warner up in his office thinking that, he got it good or whatever since James is dead and all this stuff. I come back up in there and basically was like, see, you done fucked up. Regardless of the fact that James is supposedly dead, this Democratic Party and the powers that be told you, who is more higher than you, told you not to pursue this arrest warrant. But you went on ahead and took it upon yourself to do so. So therefore, you're about to get your ass fired. He was like, boy, if you don't get the fuck out. He said, oh, you're about to get a phone call. Ring, 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 ring. And next thing you know, we see Warner's name tag being taken down off the damn door. I said that damn seat is a fucking revolving door. Sandoval, Warner, Saxe, everybody, Tamika, everybody just keep going in and out of that damn office. Okay, mind you, Tamika is playing on Ray Donovan. She playing a cop on Ray Donovan, trying to get Ray down. Damn. But anyway, moving on from that, Paz come up there trying to see Blanca. Well, she was trying to see Warner, and she goes there. She see Blanca. This is when we see Blanca talking to Spanky about his little witness protection and all that shit. Spanky might die, okay? And he probably gonna die in a timely episode because we got 3 more episodes left. And at this point, we got 4 suspects. That's Tommy, Tasha, and Tariq, and Saxe. And so, or no. Rashad. Tate was a suspect too. Damn. So two of them, I'm pretty sure Tariq and Tasha gonna have an episode together, and then Tommy probably gonna have an episode by himself, and then Saxe and Rashad probably gonna have an episode together, whatever. But anyway, Paz just found out that Warner ain't in the building no more. Okay, so this shit ain't going down, and stuff ain't happening like they thought it would. She gets to go to the lawyer, and when she wait for the lawyer to read the will, while we see Kate come out talking about something, wait till my son hear about this. I'm talking about my other son. I said, bitch, what other son you talking about? But okay, she going there, come to find out, James changed his will from putting Angela in the will after Angela died to putting Paz in the will. And of course, Paz is so headstrong, she don't want to take the money. She runs across Tasha. Tasha said, bitch, you need to take the money. Okay, that's what you really need to do. And at the end of the day, she told Paz, bitch, James did not take the money. I mean, James did not kill your sister. Tommy is the one that did. So it's flashbacking in her head and everything about all the stuff that Tommy said to her, whatever. And so now she pissed. She just shaking. She shaking. She don't know. Jean was like, what's going on, Mom? Am I going to be able to go back to school? And she was like, yeah, bitch, you're going to be able to go back to school. And so at this point, man, you Pa straight up asked Tasha, did you kill him? She was like, no, I ain't kill that bitch. But, it is what it is. So Paz go over there to Tommy place, took that gun out. Tommy knocking on the door, bitch. I said, you gotta be surprised with it. Knock on the door and don't say who it is so he can go ahead and open the door. I wouldn't have opened up the door for you if I realized that who the fuck it was. No. But then all of a sudden, he wouldn't open up the door. She twisted that knob, and I said, I know Tommy ain't dumb enough to have this door unlocked. Bitch, she opened up the damn door. Tommy then cleared the fuck out. I said, ain't this about a bitch? And that was the episode, y'all. I ain't got no more for it, okay? I was truly disappointed in this episode because it was Pies. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. And, yeah. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think James is really dead now? Okay? Or do y'all think that bitch gonna pop up? And who y'all think shot his ass? Anyway, y'all tell me. And bitch, let me do this. Let me do this right quick, okay? Because this is how we closing out stuff. All right. Now, unless Effie and little dude, white boy from Choke gonna be up in the prequel or whatever. That's the before or the aftermath, bitch. What was the point of putting Effie up in there? And then putting that up there talking about something. Who was she texting? We still don't know nothing about that. See, this is what I'm talking about. And then the teacher that's supposed to be selling for goddamn Tariq. Like, what? Why are we wasting time doing this back in the day, everybody perspective shit, when there's so many other storylines that could be tied up that we need to talk about? Are we still going to talk about the Italians? Are we still, like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. Y'all, let me get the fuck off of me because I'm mad. I'm mad now. Y'all tell me how y'all feel and I'll see y'all later. Peace.